Remember Blood Diamond? The iconic movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Jimon Hounsou. The movie showed how the dark continent of Africa and its country Sierra Leone, rich in minerals and precious diamonds, became a spot for the greedy businessmen, warlords, and political factions across the planet. The underlying theme was that foreign powers harboring imperialistic dreams wanted to usurp the natural mineral treasure that Africa possessed. While the movie characters might have been fictional, the reality is not far from it. China, the unapologetic imperialist in the modern 21st century, is up and about to capture Africa. Through BRI, it started the vicious process, but now it is working upon buying out the bureaucracy in countries like the Democratic Republic of Congo to lay the hand upon the vast mineral treasure that the country has to offer. A multi-million-dollar expose has revealed how China, using the corrupt banking system of the Democratic Republic of Congo, managed to gain a foothold in the mining sector of the country, but is now facing an existential threat from the locals of the region. Hi and welcome. You're watching TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Shubhangi, and in this video I will tell you that China's Congo loot is out in the open and how that is bad news for the Chinese people in Congo. Let's begin. A recent Bloomberg report has opened a can of worms for the Chinese and their millions of dollars of loot from the African country of the Democratic Republic of Congo. In addition to the Chinese, the high-ranking officials of Congo's bureaucracy, including the former president Joseph Kabila and his relatives, have been found at the center of the plundering episode. Reportedly, on July 5, 2018, a businessman of a firm named Congo Construction Corporation, or CCC, walked out of BGFI Bank in Kinshasa with $13,624 dollar bills, 10,001 50s, and 43,000 smaller US notes, effectively $2.5 million in cash, despite obvious fail-safes put in place to stop the withdrawal from transpiring. Somebody in the bank was authorizing this big illegal transaction. According to the Bloomberg expose, over 5 years, tens of millions of dollars flowed through CCC's accounts to people and companies closely associated with Congo's then president Joseph Kabila, all at a bank partly owned by his sister and run by his brother Selemani Francis. The investigation found that at least $138 million was transited through the BGFI Bank by the Chinese to stuff President Kabila and his family. It helped in the takeover of much of the Congolese mining industry by Chinese companies. It is pertinent to note that the CCC was secretly acting as an intermediary between Chinese mining groups and the president's clan. China usually debt traps the countries through its fancy projects, but in Congo, the CCP outrightly bribed the Congolese government to gain a foothold in the mining sector, which is still dominated by the informal sector, where primitive tools are used to excavate the precious gold and other minerals. While the Chinese continue to buy out the corrupt leaders, more than 100 local and national militia fighting to control the mineral resources and the land in the region have picked and targeted their enemies. Succinctly put, the Chinese officials and laborers working in the region have become the target of militia groups. As reported by TFI, the Chinese embassy announced last week that 5 Chinese nationals had been kidnapped in an armed attack on a gold mine in the Democratic Republic of Congo. According to Sputnik News' version, the militia gunmen attacked a gold mine in the region, killing a local police officer and kidnapping 8, not 5 Chinese nationals. This is not the first instance that the warlords of the region have come after the Chinese. In August, 3 Chinese gold mine workers had gone missing in Ituri province as well. The message from the militias is clear to the Chinese: stay out of our land and our natural resources. The bureaucracy might be compromised, but we will not let you lay your hands upon even 1 square inch. In September, Beijing ordered 6 companies in South Kivu to cease operating and leave the country, after the present DRC government, whose president is an anti-China hawk, suspended their operations over illegal mining and environmental destruction. Despite the abundance of minerals that has attracted the world's largest commodity traders, the DRC has one of the lowest levels of GDP per capita globally. Small-scale and artisanal gold mining using rudimentary tools is widespread. The risk of popular uprisings is giving an anti-China turn to political regimes in the African continent. Coups in countries like Guinea and Mali, for example, have brought down pro-China regimes. While China can do what it wants and loot whoever it wants in Xinjiang under the pretext of sovereignty, but the same actions going on in Africa are going to have repercussions. These actions against the Chinese workers are a precursor to how people can express their anger. The ordinary Congolese have just witnessed their neighbor, Uganda, losing its sovereignty by surrendering the country's only international airport to the Chinese masters. Thus, they have started to push back. The bribery escapade may expedite the process where the local militias might take an even aggressive and violent approach towards the Chinese. The loot has to end at some point.